So good morning. I'm Jeff Lee. I'm the president for Wah Ying Club, aka Flying Tigers in Chinatown. We've been here for 88 years, and Wah Ying Club, we're like the police, unofficial police for Chinatown since 1935. Back then in the 50s and 60s was really hard times. Because the discrimination, prejudice, race, and we had to fight our way through a predominantly white neighborhood. We were the very first Chinese family that bought a house in an all-white neighborhood back in early 1950s. And we had to pay a white person to buy a house, and we had to pay another white person to be as a borrower for us, because the lenders would not lend to Chinese. So it was very, very difficult, challenging years. And through school, there was a lot of discrimination, prejudice. The white kids would beat us up, and we had to be stronger and fight them off in different ways, whether academic or sports or even social levels. We had to show that we are humans. It taught us Chinese to be stronger, and we could prove to the back then that we are just as good as anyone else. How we see moving forward is that your generation or new generations are far more educated in technology, education, politics, government leadership, being more active and becoming advocates to fight human rights and unity, diversity, and more family with all ethnic and faith-based groups. Flying Tigers is like a role model. And they are true heroes that made a significant contribution to US and China at the same time. And this is really a perfect time because President Xi was here, and he does honor, recognize, and acknowledge the Flying Tigers. So it's a crucial time that we come together in peace and work world problems together, not divide each other. We want to prosper worldwide together because we're humans. We're all people. The coronavirus, that triggered a real critical time in our place. And even to this day, we are always being harassed verbally and physically. You see all the assaults happening to elderly Asians. Many people are racist still, unfortunately, even though it's not publicly known or voiced. But they use this Wuhan coronavirus against the Chinese. But we try to educate them. I want to find who is accountable and responsible. You can't just let it go away. Because if you do that, anybody else do the same thing. And they're not being punished. And we continue our legacy, our powers to help unity, stop hate, AAPI. We work with the FBI, the city officials, the U.S. attorney. I have our organization called SF, San Francisco Community Alliance for Unity, Safety, and Education. We have presentation programs. We go to every city in the entire Bay Area, educating, and so that people know how to vote, common sense, and know who these political officials are, so we get the right justice for all of us.